space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Captain's log, Stardate 41153.7. Our destination is planet Deneb 4, beyond which lies the great unexplored mass of the galaxy. My orders to examine Farpoint, a starbase built there by the inhabitants of that world. Meanwhile, I am becoming better acquainted with my new command, this Galaxy-class USS Enterprise. I am still somewhat in awe of its size and complexity. As for my crew, we are short in several key positions, most notably a first officer, but I am informed that a highly experienced man, one Commander William Riker, will be waiting to join the ship at our Deneb 4 destination. You will agree, Data, that Starfleet's orders are difficult. Difficult? Simply solve the mystery of Farpoint Station. As simple as that.
Farpoint Station. Even the name sounds mysterious.
It's hardly simple, Data, to negotiate a friendly agreement for Starfleet to use the base while at the same time snoop around, finding out how and why the life form there built it. Inquiry. The word snoop? Data, how can you be programmed as a virtual encyclopedia of human information without knowing a simple word like snoop? A possibility. A kind of human behavior I was not designed to emulate. It means, to spy. To sneak. To seek covertly.
Calling Al Sharpton. Calling Al Sharpton. Calling Ben Crump. Calling Ben Crump. Where are you? What's your location? Over. Calling Al Sharpton. Calling Al Sharpton. Calling Ben Crump. Calling Ben Crump. Where are you? Over. Paging Al Sharpton and paging Ben Crump. Where are you? Check in. Over.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn!
Where is Ben Crump and where is Al Sharpton? I guess it ain't no money involved in this case. Can't get no greasy palms. What's up? It don't fit the narrative. What's the deal? What's the hold up? What's going on here? Where you at, Ben? Where you at, Al? Y'all ain't showed up yet. Been waiting on y'all to show up for this one. Y'all ain't showed up yet. Ain't no money involved. Ain't no black and white involved. Not ain't nowhere to be found. Even though it was an injustice against a black man, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Machiavelli. What's up, Machiavelli? He says Ben and Al have been MIA. I guess they don't advocate for accountability of our own kind. Misconduct, them boys was dead ass wrong and guilty. Facts. That was dead ass wrong. Clearly they was dead ass wrong. We seen the tape. We sat there and watched them beat the hell out of somebody. Maced him, hit him with a baton. People was holding him up, taking shots. That's an injustice. If it's something that you should come out for, it should be that, Ben. It should be that, Al, but they don't come out. They don't. I haven't even heard them speak about it. Now they'll tell you not to go to Costco. Y'all don't need to go to Costco. What y'all going in Costco for? Al go up in Costco. I mean, he tell y'all to shop at Costco, don't shop at Target. I'm sorry. He go to Costco, walk past the bubblegum aisle with the candy and shit like that at, walk right out the door. And everybody follow him outside. Then they tell, y'all need to go back inside and spend some money. What y'all doing following us? Y'all need to get back in there and spend some money. Now don't go shopping at Target. Say out, they just let these cops go who beat the shit out of Tyree Nichols and killed him. Can you believe it? No comment. I gotta go to Costco. I gotta take my team. We're going down to Costco. We're gonna get us a couple of people to follow us in there. We're gonna walk around a couple of aisles and see if we can get somebody to make some purchases. We're gonna walk out and say that we boycotting Target, even though Target has black owned products inside. But we cannot go to Target and spend our money. You must go to Costco and spend your money. Matter of fact, if you don't spend your money at Costco, make sure that you tune in to my show on Urban View, Sirius XM Radio. And check me out on MSNBC, Al Sharpton. Also, if you would like, make a donation to the National Action Network. And specifically, Reverend Al. I love donations. What about the black on black crime, Al? I have no comment. I'm only worried about Costco and Target. I'm only worried about crime that involves a white man perpetrating a crime against a black man. Matter of fact, it don't even have to be a crime against a black man. As long as it's a black and white issue, I will be there. Brother Al, where's Ben Crump? Is Ben Crump going to join you? I don't know where Ben Crump is. Ben Crump is somewhere ambulance chasing, getting his bread up. Ben Crump is somewhere waiting on another victim so that he can get his bread up. Ben Crump is getting to the bag. Ben Crump, I say, is getting to the bag.
Nah, nah, cause, nah.
That's Al Sharpton. Here go your injustice right here. But, like I said, don't fit your narrative. Y'all ain't finna get a big payday off of it. Not gonna talk about it. This is where you should be, Al. He won't show up. Say, I didn't know 2 of the former officers already pled guilty and testified against the other 3. Yep. And the 3 got off. Ain't that a bitch? The 3 got off. The 2 who testified against the 3, they pled guilty. So guess what? This is that blue wall of silence right here. This is what you got. Because they pled not guilty, so they got protection. The ones who pled against them, really was doing the right thing, even though they messed up too. They finna get it the worst. I think it said they facing 15 and 40, respectfully. So guess what they probably gonna get? 15 and 40. That's what's gonna end up happening and watch. Which ain't gonna make no sense because it's like, how did they get all this time and these dudes was involved in the same crime and get nothing? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things that it really don't make no sense. But like I said, it's that blue wall of silence. Here go your bad cops right here. People always hollering, oh, white cops is racist and white cops is this. What about these dudes? Oh, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, they got on that uniform, so they all racist. Once they put on that uniform, they all racist. That's a lie. I got cops in my family. Correctional officers in my family. They watch Love and Hip Hop. They see some of this stuff on the internet and they get pissed off and they put it on their Facebook. They be siding with black people who do wrong. And they cops. So they holding that line. But see, I be hearing niggas talking about, Shit, if they get popped, nigga, they get popped, nigga. I don't like cops at all. Okay. But y'all don't like cops. That's what niggas say. Niggas say they don't like cops. Well, you got 3 black cops who committed a crime against a black man in a black city under a black woman police chief. You would think they would be down there raising hell right now. But like I say, Al, they not going down there to make no scene. Ain't no money involved. How you gonna make some money off of this? What ambulance is you gonna chase now? They didn't got away with it. They don't care. Charles say, I can't even lie. Just yesterday, me and my old lady went shopping at Target, so I don't care. Bro, I went to Target the other day as well. I went in there and got some soap. I got some soap and some charcoal toothpaste. I never stopped boycotting Target because I already knew. I remember they had that black section over there. What was the lady? The black lady, Tabitha Brown. She got a whole section. That's a black woman. They got like a whole black aisle, I think. I'm sure of it. But these niggas will have you believe you need to go to Costco. A place that Al took these niggas around to walk around and buy shit, and they didn't even buy shit. They was just there because Al was there. Al didn't even buy shit. Let me find this video. This nigga told them, y'all need to go back in there. I'm serious. They said, y'all need to go back in there and buy some. They didn't. They might have taken it down. Let me see. He said, y'all go back in there and buy some. Don't follow me out here. They was following him outside. He got mad. Here goes some of it. I mean, this ain't the part where I'm trying to show y'all, but look. You nigga just walking around, they just walking around talking. They not buying shit, bro. Look, they got their phones out. They recording now Sharpton. Ain't not one nigga is in there buying nothing, bro. shit is a joke. Let me see if I can find this video. It gotta pop up. That was funny. They said, go back in there. Don't follow us out here. Oh, there you go.
Shop. Please. The story will be you all didn't shop. Go back and shop.
Pull them Costco cards.
Gave out cards. We do not need you all. We'll see you on the way back. We need you to go in and shop. Please.
They not listening to that nigga.
Please. The story will be you all didn't shop. Go back and shop.
Nigga, you didn't shop. And y'all the ones who set the shit up. The story will be y'all didn't go in there and shop. Nigga, you didn't shop. And you set it up. That's like me. Let's say I was the person who set up the whole January 6th raid. We going down here. We going to storm the Capitol. Get your guns, get your weapons, and let's go. And then I march their asses down there. Get them right up to the doors. Get them all riled up. And slip around the back. Y'all hang on. Y'all go ahead and go in there. I got to go use the bathroom. Y'all go ahead. I'm going to join you. Keep the fight up. And I done snuck out the back. And then a couple of niggas following me like, wait a minute, you ain't gonna fight? What you talking about using the bathroom, nigga? We don't believe you. Man, y'all go back in there and fight. I'm finna go use the bathroom. Go fight. Don't follow me. What y'all niggas following me for? Go up there and storm the Capitol. And niggas be following these type of niggas. Al Sharpton, Ben Crump. Y'all don't see it yet. These niggas are grifters. Ben Crump is a grifter. He's only there to get some money. When it's black on black crime, when you got these cops who just got acquitted, and you have these other incidents with black people, just an injustice against black people, whether it's perpetrated by a white person or by a black person, they don't care. They only want to be there for the white people. I'm sorry. They only want to be there for the white people. When it's that type of issue. When that narrative can be spun or can be used, that's the one that they're going to show up for. If it ain't black and white or black and some other race, they're not even going to show up. Or if he can't get no money off somebody's death, you have to already died at the hands of something. And here come Ben Crump. What we going to prove is it was not a coincidence that they shot this brother. They intentionally shot him because he was an African American. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We got to just do away with people like that. Like, nigga, you just show up when people die. You just show up when it's time to get some bread. Nigga, you need to be gone. Charles say, check that greasy Negro's credit card history. I bet he still shops at Walmart. Man, you know he do. The people who go out and shop for him, they be going to Walmart and Target. Well, you know I can't be caught in Target. Here, Elizabeth. Take this credit card down to Walmart. Go in there and get me some grease. Get me a couple of cartons of eggs. Get me some combs. And a couple of packs of underwear. And make sure you use my debit card. Don't use the National Action Network card. That's the bullshit. You know this nigga is on some bullshit. You got black folks who just been killed by black folks in a black city under a black woman police chief. You got to know they ain't finna show up. Is Al or Ben gonna speak on this? Absolutely not. They don't got time for stuff like that. It don't fit the narrative. We can't get on TV. I can't hop on MSNBC in the morning and be like, yes, at the hands of a white officer. And this is what's been going on in this town for decades. They've been going after the black people. You can't say all of that. This is man, look. And niggas would call me a coon. Call me what you want to call me. Call me what you want to call me. I know you ain't standing on business like y'all always claim. Standing on business. You ain't standing on business. Not only is he not showing up, but the niggas who run and holler and scream white supremacy, white supremacy. Y'all should be outraged. This is why I say when y'all start that white supremacy shit, I say, look, I'm black. I'm finna control what black people can do. This is something about black folks. Black on black crime. You should be even more pissed about this than you is about white supremacy. Because if you're so outraged about white supremacy, then you should definitely be pissed when you see other black people committing atrocities against another black person. You should be on 20, not 10. You should be on 20. But niggas go silent. Niggas go silent. I'm going to show you another story after this where Al Sharpton and them need to show up for. They're not going to show up for that one either. They're not going to show up for that one either. Y'all give me a second. I just got a message. Niggas is not going to show up for that one either, bro. Ridiculous.
On all charges with these matters.
A Tennessee state jury acquitted 3 former Memphis police officers of all charges in the 2023 beating death of black motorist Tyree Nichols on Wednesday. It's a case that sparked nationwide protests and renewed calls for police reform in the U.S., echoing outrage over cases like George Floyd's. The officers faced charges including second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and oppression. 5 officers were involved in the brutal incident that led to Nichols' death, but only 3, Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, and Justin Smith, faced charges in this case. Last year in a separate federal trial, they got a mixed verdict, cleared of serious charges but convicted of witness tampering. Haley was found guilty on 2 counts of deprivations of rights resulting in bodily injury, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. The other 2 officers had pleaded guilty to federal charges and avoided trial. All were fired by the Memphis Police Department. A January 2023 police video shows the 5 policemen kicking, punching, pepper spraying, and beating Nichols with a baton as he...
Like, does that not seem excessive to you? They will holler and scream if this was some white people doing this shit. This is some black dudes. This man is handcuffed, pepper spraying, punching, standing them up like a rag doll, taking shots at him, hitting him with a baton. Y'all not gonna say nothing? This shit is... Charles says, does this mean they're only against police brutality when it's white on black? Of course it's what that means. That's exactly how I'm going to take it. That's what it means. If you cannot stand up or you cannot speak out when you see these black dudes doing it against a white person, another black person, why is you so outraged if a white person do it to you? Because you obviously don't care. Because if a black person can do it to another black person, you just don't care. You don't care about that, but you care when a white person do it. I mean, they beat the shit out of him. I mean, I'm just being frank. I never understand it. This shit is ass backwards. This is what my mom and dad used to call it. This shit is ass backwards. It's ass backwards. If this was some white dudes, man, they wouldn't stop talking about this shit. They start, we need to go after cops and kill the cops, and I don't give a fuck. It's an eye for an eye, tit for tat. This shit right here is worse than what some of these white cops done did to black folks. Tell me I'm lying.
as he called for his mother. The 29-year-old father, photographer, and skateboarder was pulled over near his home and died in the hospital 3 days later. Civil rights lawyer Ben Crump, representing Nichols' family, called the verdict a devastating miscarriage of justice, noting the brutal assault was on video, yet the officers walked free. Defense lawyers argued Nichols was pulled over for reckless driving and provoked violence by fleeing, forcing officers to make split-second decisions. The two officers who already pleaded guilty to federal charges testified against their former colleagues last year.
You see, Ben was there in the beginning. Y'all see him? Where you at now, Ben? Ain't no money involved. Ain't no money involved. That ship done sailed. Did that ship sail, Ben? That ship must have sailed. He out of there. Civil rights lawyer. Ambulance chasing ass lawyer. That's what his name need to be. And niggas let him get away with this shit. Y'all call everybody else coons and scumbags and low down. There go your coon and scumbag right there. Y'all call us names and let niggas like this skirt. These niggas waiting on y'all to die so he can get paid. And I'm the coon. Like I said, is he gonna show up when it's some gangs in the neighborhood and the neighborhood is screaming that they want these gangs out of the neighborhood? They tired of the violence. The older population of black folks in the neighborhood say they sick of it. Is they gonna show up there? No. We need niggas to die before we show up anywhere. That's not a cause I can get behind. Ain't that right, Ben? I need a couple of y'all to die first so I can raise some hell. Then we can find some people that we can get some money out of. Until then, don't call me.
Yet the officers walked free. Defense lawyers argued Nichols was pulled over for reckless driving and provoked violence by fleeing, forcing officers to make split-second decisions. The two officers who already pleaded guilty to federal charges testified against their former colleagues last year. They have yet to be sentenced, but secured plea deals capping their terms at 40 and 15 years respectively. Wednesday's verdict comes days after...
Think about how bad they beat this man. They said he was fleeing. So they called him, arrested him, and it's 5 of them. They handcuffed him and then beat him. And got away with it. Not no lesser charges. Not guilty. Not lesser charges. But not guilty. Ah, man. Let me show you something else real quick. Let me show you another case they should be getting behind. I think I got a video about to pop up about that in the morning. What is this dude's name? Hold on. I'm finna get it for y'all real quick. that's his name. That's his name. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Here we go.
Tonight, an investigation into a weekend shooting in Spotsylvania County. The entire community is debating the details of a case where 3 teenagers accused of breaking and entering a home on Mackenzie Lane were shot at. 2 of the teens were shot. One of them, a high school senior, killed. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder explains why this story is drawing so much debate.
Is this the case of a homeowner defending their property legally against potential burglars? Or is this a case of a TikTok prank gone horribly wrong? Maybe it's even a little bit of both. These are the questions prosecutors here at the Spotsylvania County Courthouse are trying to answer tonight. And at the heart of all of this mystery and all of the speculation taking place on social media, a teenager is dead. And his family tells me that their lives feel shattered. 18-year-old Michael Bosworth Jr. was a senior at Massaponax High School in Spotsy. His stepfather says Michael played lacrosse, football, and he wrestled. But at about 3 a.m. Saturday, just hours before the high school prom later that night, Michael was shot and killed by a homeowner on Mackenzie Lane. The homeowner, who has not been named nor charged with any crime, says Michael and 2 other teens tried to break into their house. News 4 knocked on the door of the home, but no one answered. Tonight, the Spotsylvania County Commonwealth's attorney is reviewing the evidence to determine if charges are appropriate or if this was a justifiable shooting. But here's where this story takes a turn. So there were 3 teens involved. Michael was shot and killed. A second teen, 17 years old, was grazed by a bullet. While that teen was in the hospital, detectives interviewed him. He said, "We weren't breaking in to try to steal anything." He told the detective they were doing ding-dong ditch pranks, recording them as videos. They were going to post them on TikTok. So that detective went and found the 3rd teen that was involved. That teen wasn't shot. He wasn't injured in any way. But that teen had the exact same alibi and even said, "Here, take my cell phone. You'll find a video that we recorded at a different house doing the same prank earlier that night." The Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office has not said whether or not that alibi checks out. But of course, we'll let you know as soon as we learn more. Reporting in Spotsy, Drew Wilder, News 4.
Look at that. A man, this is a black dude, shot the boy because they was over his house doing ding dong ditch at 3 a.m. They told the cops that they was doing a prank. Now, if you're doing a prank like that at 3 a.m, I would have shot you too. Because I don't know what the hell is going on. And I know a lot of y'all played ding dong ditch. I did it. But you know where I did it? I did it in my neighborhood with people that I knew in the daytime. Never did that shit at nighttime. It was people who know me, who, if they caught me, then they would, possibly go tell my mom. I did not think in my mind, I knew it was a bad idea to go 2 or 3 streets over where I didn't even know nobody and they didn't know me, and go knocking on their door. See, this is the type of cases, like I say, Al Sharpton not going to show up. They not going to back this guy up because you know what? They ended up charging that black dude with 2nd-degree murder. They ended up charging him with 2nd-degree murder. It's another case where Al Sharpton and Ben Crump need to pull up This is an injustice against this man. He was just defending his home. But see, the laws are different in DC. I get it. It seems to me like they don't have a stand your ground type of law or anything like that. So he just got charged with the 2nd-degree murder. He's facing possibly a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but some time. And nobody's going to do anything about it. This is the bullshit that I be talking about when it comes to these Ben Crumps, these Al Sharptons, and all of these other political, quote unquote, activists who stand up for black people. Only when money's involved. That's it. Oh, say, what are they doing out at 3 o'clock in the morning? Doorbell ditching. I don't know. Matter of fact, they said he was going to the prom in a couple of hours. I thought they was going to say a couple of days. They said a couple of hours. See if I can find this other clip. There you go. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, in the daytime, not 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when I always did it. I only did it to people that I knew. And y'all probably did the same thing. It was only people that you knew. Those are the houses you ding dong ditch. Not random people that you don't know. And definitely not at nighttime. This is the type of shit that they need to get behind. They need to speak up for this dude. Matter of fact, let me go another step further. Where is all the black people now? Is he going to get a GoFundMe? Where is his GoFundMe? Where is the GoFundMe for Tyler? What's his name? Tyler James. Hold on. Let me get his name right. Tyler Chase Butler. Where's the GoFundMe for Tyler Chase Butler? He needs a lawyer. Y'all to come out y'all pockets for everything else. Yeah, I'm definitely donating to Ronnie Hinton because he should have killed that cop. Somebody need to let me know where I can donate to his books. Put some on his books, on his commissary. Y'all need to put that information up ASAP so I can donate. Yeah. He killed an innocent cop. Let's donate to him. Let's get behind him. Is y'all gonna do the same? No, we just gonna talk about it. We gonna act tough online. Make spaces and videos and be tough. And then when you get pulled over by a white cop, yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Shut the fuck up. That's why I say y'all niggas ain't even ready. A lot of y'all niggas get on here and do a bunch of damn talking. Don't talk to me about shit that you ain't gonna do. Stop trying to gas people up for shit that you ain't gonna do. Because y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I hope I'm still on. Can y'all still hear me? Type something in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because I just had to switch my internet. I had to put it back on my hard line connection. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can still see me. Did it cut out? Let me know if I'm still here, because I just had to switch my connection. So y'all let me know. Somebody, please, because matter of fact, I just look for myself. Okay, yeah, I'm still on here. That's why I get frustrated. See, why y'all niggas be talking and shit, and you know what I'm saying, doing all that talking. Let me show you what I was doing. Let me show you what I was doing. I was doing this earlier today. That's what I was doing. So all that talk, what you gonna do, what you ain't gonna do, you just talking. And I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So you can kiss my ass. I don't care what you think. None of that shit. Because like I said, a lot of you niggas don't do nothing but get on here and just talk. So stop trying to hype some shit up that you ain't about that life. Because y'all going to be the first niggas to get your ass killed. A lot of y'all niggas ain't even been to no gun range. Y'all don't know how to load up a gun. Y'all don't know how to clean a gun. Y'all don't know how to aim. Y'all don't know nothing. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Ronnie Hinton should have killed that nigga. I'm glad he did. Where can I donate? What about this brother right here? What about him? You gonna donate to him? Nah. You ain't got time for that. But like I say, anyway, let me show y'all this. I'm gonna just show y'all this clip.
Tell authorities an age-old childhood prank, the ding-dong ditch, turned deadly. A high school senior shot to death while doing the stunt, his friends say, for a TikTok video. Now the homeowner, Tyler Chase Butler, arrested and accused of second-degree murder. The Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office saying in a press release it was 3 a.m. Saturday morning when they got a call for a burglary in progress where shots were fired. Deputies found 2 people with gunshot wounds on the scene. 18-year-old Michael Bosworth Jr. was transported to a local hospital where he died just hours before his high school prom. His stepfather telling me he was a student athlete who played lacrosse, football, and wrestled, now gone. Another teen grazed with a bullet, telling investigators, according to court records, they weren't trying to break into the home to steal anything. They were just ringing doorbells and running away. And a third teen, not shot, telling authorities the same story and showing police a similar video from earlier that night. The question is whether a resident can claim self-defense in such a case.
In Virginia, if you are going to use lethal force, you have to be in fear from the perspective of a reasonable person of bodily harm, great bodily harm, or death.
The sheriff's office saying the Butler is held on.
How can he not be in reasonable fear? It's 3 o'clock in the damn morning. Somebody banging and ringing your doorbell like crazy. How many videos have we seen of fucking Amazon men, mailmen, Uber Eats, trying to deliver some damn food and getting shot at?
on no bond at a local jail. We haven't been able to reach him or an attorney. The investigation is still ongoing and may uncover if it really was a ding-dong ditch that led to shots ringing through this neighborhood and a young life lost. Drew.
See, now maybe it's just me, but because I'm from Texas, I'm like, they was on his property. They was on his property. Playing, ringing the doorbell. It's not like he went out and found some random white kids and shot them. But I'm asking the question. Where you at, Ben? Where you at, Al? Y'all gonna stick your neck out for this cat? Ain't no money involved. You can't profit off of death here, Ben. It's pointless, huh? It's a waste of your time. And then too, when you have lawyers like Ben, it's like, is he the only lawyer that can get money on these civil cases? All of these other lawyers, everybody always got to pick Ben Crump. There's millions and hundreds of millions of people in this country. And they got to go to Ben Crump. I ain't having that thick tongue ass nigga go nowhere near me. Nigga, I don't want you nowhere near me. You ain't nothing but bad luck. Nigga, you bring death and destruction everywhere you go. But like I say, I'm the coon. Ben and Al, they the righteous ones. They the ones that niggas stand up for. And you got goofy niggas that get online and talk about, yeah, they should have killed this random cop. Nigga, I'd have had more respect for you if you go after the cop that actually did something to your son. That just lets me know he was hyped up, bro. Don't get me started on that. He was hyped up by one of them women in his family. Told him, nigga, you need to go do something. Or they just kept walking around. If it was, I wish I could go out there and go kill one of these cops. Saying it real loud where he can hear him. Basically letting him know you need to go do something. I swear I wouldn't be surprised if the women in his family hyped him up to go do that shit. Did you see the press conference when you seen all of them sitting up there? Man, it was about 20 people up there. Everybody just want to be on camera. You're so concerned about your loved one getting killed. The only person who was really concerned was the grandfather, the cousin, and the grandma. And there may have been one female back there. The rest of them to me just seemed like they was just there for show. Shit. Al Sharpton too busy going to Costco walking out. And I go on to say this. The way black people is operating in these situations is really making, you know what I'm saying? White folks getting tired of that shit, bro. Why you think they was so behind what's that girl, Shallow Hendrix? Y'all saw me, I read the comments on the Give Send Go. It was all about get back. It's all about get back because y'all niggas done went too fucking far. How do you expect these people to react? Niggas gonna call me a coon for that. What you scared? No, nigga, I ain't scared of nothing. I'm prepared for whatever's gonna happen because I know y'all niggas finna make some bad decisions. And I'm ready. Whether I go down or not, I'm going down swinging. Y'all niggas just gonna go down. Because like I say, a lot of y'all still think chicken come from Walmart, fruits and vegetables grow at Walmart. Y'all don't know no better. And another guy that I like to listen to, he made it. He niggas don't want to hear it, but this shit is the truth. And I'm gonna play this clip too. This is Pastor David Manning. If y'all know Pastor David Manning, then you already know who he is, what he about, all that. If you can't handle it, then you might want to just go watch another channel. Because I fucks with Pastor Manning. He be telling the truth. Always telling the truth about black people. These are the truths that black people don't want to hear. Because this is how y'all act. Pastor David Manning, you say, who is that person? Before I play the clip, since Hope wants to know who he is, let me get you let me see if I can find some of his greatest hits. I hope they got, I know somebody got like some I know somebody that made like a compilation or some shit like that. I'm gonna play this one. It's 14 minutes, but I'm gonna play a few minutes of it just to kind of let y'all see what he is.
Let me tell you something about black folk. Let me tell you something about Negroes. Let me tell you something about niggas. Now, this is not racist or anything, praise the Lord. But Satan used an African man and a white trash woman to give birth to this wicked spirit called Barack Hussein Obama. Barack's father did what 70% of all black men do. Run off and leave and don't support. He is not black. He's white trash. He's white trash. Barack Hussein Obama is white trash. I hate Barack Hussein Obama, who is nothing but a long-legged devil right out of the pit of hell. And if you don't mind my saying it, Jesus hates him too. You got children you haven't taken care of. And if you can't take care of your own children, how can you then say you're ready to choose a president to take care of the nation? I'm not responsible for it. I'm just trying to show you how no good you are. Yet you want to talk about choosing a black man to be your president. You have no honor. You have no honor. You make babies like Aunt Jemima makes biscuits. Now get angry about that. So I got news for you about niggas. The way they turned on Bill for Barack, I don't have to worry about them being against me. They'll come on back. They're fickle. They're not committed to anything. And if they commit to something, you can't trust them. They don't stay with anything very long. So if they mad with me now, y'all be glad with me tomorrow. All I got to do is get some government cheese and run through 3 government programs through here. And I do declare every nigga in Harlem will be coming to this church for the government program, and I know it.
And I'm telling you, that's the true definition of niggas. I deal with it all the time when it comes to my channel. Say something back in black folks, they love you. The minute I make a video like this, nigga hate you. See, even when it comes to Twitter, it was a certain group, you know, they wanted me to, you know, help them make content videos and kind of be a part of, I don't know what it was, some little deal. I'm not even going to say the name because I don't want to get nothing started. But I was enjoying it. You know why? Because them niggas is going to try to control what I got going on. You need to make a show about this. You need to talk about this tonight. And the minute I said I didn't want to do it, you know what they was going to do? We need to unfollow him. Don't watch none of his videos. Don't share nothing. Don't repost nothing. That's how black folks do niggas. Well, I'm going to say that's how niggas do black folks. That's how they treat black folks. Then they go around white folks and they still support them. White people treat them bad. They try to prove to them why they worthy of them to be treated better. They're going to spend more money with them, do more business with them, come around even more, just to prove to them why they should accept them. But when it comes to black folks, the minute you do something they don't like, cancel them. Nah, don't go over there and buy nothing from them no more. You think I'm going to sit up here and put my trust in these niggas? You think I'm going to sit up here and get behind these niggas and wait for them to support me? No, I'm just going to tell the truth. You know, when white people come on this channel, you know, when I do something they don't like, you know what they do? Some of them make a comment. But for the most part, they just don't say nothing. They probably just catch me on the next video. Niggas, when I make a video niggas don't like, you know what because I can see the analytics and I can see who subscribe. Well, not exactly who subscribe, but I can see when my subscriptions go up or when they go down. Every time I make a video like this, 1 or 2 people just kind of unsubscribe. But the analytics pretty much tell me this is blacks, or if they white, and if they the age is 49 to 60, all of that stuff. So I got a good idea who does it. And it's niggas. Just say something they don't like. They out. You kiss their ass. Yeah, we need to go after white people. We need to go after white people. I just come on here and say that every day. Oh, man, I love Rod, man. That's the best channel on YouTube. Man, y'all niggas be tripping. Y'all niggas know y'all shouldn't have done that. Oh, man, I got to unsubscribe. I don't want to see no more of his videos. That nigga is a coon.
The real problem is niggerism. That's the real problem. And that's the problem in all ghettos. That's the problem, you know, niggerism, where you got people who have just been, they have dyed in the wool, if you will, against white America, against American structure, and they have no work ethic. You can't get a job. You can build all the jobs you want. You can't make these young boys go to work. They're not going to do it. The schools teach niggerism, you know, and that's why the immigrant problem issue is such a major issue, is because Latinos, Mexicans have not been indoctrinated with niggerism. Niggerism is to let the government take care of you. The government owes you everything. The government owes you a house. It owes you education. It owes you income. It owes you a track phone. It owes you a pair of sneakers. I mean, and this is niggerism. And that's what all the black, the Hamite, if you will, politician, and progressive, if you will, Japheth politicians, that's what they teach. And niggas have just been beat down to the point where they have no work ethic. Detroit is suffering from a case of niggerism. And $100 million ain't going to go nowhere except into the hands of all the thieves, the drug dealers, the politicians, and it'll be right back where it started from. Niggerism in Detroit.
Boom, right there. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Hey, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm finna shut my thing down. Y'all ain't gotta leave. I'm just gonna reset it so my camera can quit having this little glitch in it. Just give me 1 second. It ain't gonna take me long. I'm just gonna shut this little. I'm gonna shut this down. I'll come right back. Hang on. Y'all hang in there. I should be back now. I should be good. Let me know if I'm good. Is my camera still janky? I don't think it is. But my camera shouldn't be janky anymore. Y'all let me know if I'm good. Yeah, that's what he said. He said government cheese, Hope. He ain't lying, though. Niggas be niggering. The niggertry. The niggertry is real. The niggertry is real. This is what they do. This is the type of shit people like me got to deal with. You got to be a coon and all. You got to be called out your name and talk bad about. They want to counsel you, shut you down if you don't agree with them. Don't tell the truth. Don't be honest. Appreciate it, Hope. Thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate I'm talking appreciate. You can't be honest. That's a no-no. You don't ever be honest when it comes to black people. You side with the bullshit, you go along with the bullshit, and you keep your damn mouth shut. They don't give a damn about that. Look, man, we talking about X, Y, and Z. We talking about hating white folks. You need to talk about hating white people. What about these niggas that's over committing all these crimes? What about this debaucherous activity that goes on in the neighborhood? No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We only concerned about what white people do to black people. And if we have to spin a narrative, that's what we're going to do. Just like this whole Carmelo Anthony stuff. None of these niggas read the report. I read the report. These niggas could tell you, oh, they met up at a party before. They smashed Carmelo's phone. They was calling him a nigga. They was jumping him. Man, y'all heard all of the stories. Niggas just they ran with every little thing. I remember so many people coming on Twitter. I heard. I'm like, nigga, y'all read it on Facebook because I be clicking on Facebook and see what they talking about. It was fake post on Facebook. Y'all remember that fake post that they had about Austin had a gun and talking about, I hope I see some niggas or something like that? Some monkeys or some shit at the track meet? Y'all remember all that bullshit? Then they really tried to spin a little picture of him and his brother in the camo with the guns. See, they can take pictures with guns. When they take pictures with guns, it's okay. When black people take pictures with guns, they criminals. Once again, I'm from Texas. That was a hunting photo. You a coon, nigga. You a coon. Them niggas was finna go out and rob and steal. Look, bro. Put the two pictures up side by side of some black folks with some guns. Niggas gonna be in the streets. It's gonna be some female bent over with some tight booty shorts on. They gonna have his hand on their hips with a gun in the air. It's not the same. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. You're not finna convince me otherwise, like I'm just making this shit up. You didn't hear about that? Oh, it was all kind of they was spinning all kind of shit. Even on the white side too, they was saying, look at the gun Carmelo got. He got an AK-47. That was a fake gun. Then they cropped out the white boys on the photo. There was some white boys in this photo with him until somebody revealed that. So the shit was coming from both sides. A bunch of BS. It's all it is, just a bunch of BS that niggas get involved in. Go right along with it. God forbid you tell the truth to these niggas. They have a fit. And you know what recently shocked me too? Let me show y'all something. I made a video about a cruise where some black people was on the cruise and they was fighting, right? And I titled the video, "Why I Would Never Get on a Cruise with a Bunch of Ninjas." But you know what I meant. And I was shocked by the comments that I got because it's so many black people that was agreeing with what I was saying. It was a few that was disagreeing, but not many. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see. Read these comments. I'm going to read them. Ninjas allergic to virgin voyages. Pay that extra to have peace. Pro-black, anti-ninja. Thank you for your honesty. I agree with you 100%. Preach until we change as a people. You didn't say a damn thing wrong. My brother, my brother, my brother. I am so glad that you brought this subject to light. My clique used to do Carnival Cruise Lines every 1 to 1.5 to 2 years like clockwork until it started to get too damn rowdy and flat out ghetto to the 8th power. From our people wearing pajamas midday on upper levels during debarkments on various islands, yelling down obscenities to their friends on lower levels, to Rick Ross wannabes smoking weed with no shirt on, and every other word is ninja this, ninja that. Let me go. I'm going to reply to him. Standing in breakfast lines on the Lido deck with multiple races of people. It just got ridiculous. Our clique of folks finally had enough and put Carnival Cruise Lines down and opted to go to other cruise lines where they would not put up with that nonsense one bit. It's really sad to see because it continues to perpetuate that racial stereotype. I got to give him some hand claps. Damn, where that claps? Oh, okay. Y'all give me a second. Somebody said, inside a federal terminal, I would not be surprised if there won't be federal charges. The hell of it is, they were disembarking. These stupid MFs were on their way home. They would have probably never even seen each other again. Agreed, man. As a Caribbean brother here, would never understand this. I would never do Carnival again. We sitting in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico with a bunch of ninjas fighting over some street in the hood that I'd never been to. Seriously, they were arguing about some East 125th Street mess. Never again, bro. Man, this is keeping it 100. It's sad, but true. Just came back from South Beach. Won't go back to South Beach for this exact reason. You ain't lying. All my neighbors are white. I can leave my doors unlocked, windows open, zero problems. Bro, look, It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Niggas is tired of the goofy shit, bro. Niggas is tired of the goofy shit, man. EJ says, forget that. I'd rather be on the boat with black people. That white Royal Caribbean just showed me this last week. What did you see on the white Royal Caribbean, EJ? You must hadn't seen enough of these videos to let you know you shouldn't be going on a cruise with a bunch of niggas. But I get it. You pro black. You gonna stick by them until one of them go upside your head and cuss you out, throw some drinks on you, and then it's 20 of y'all fight. You'll get it. You'll wake up. But I get it, man. Look, some niggas you just not going. I'm not even trying to convince you, bro. That's the problem right there. They want us to either convince them or try to prove us wrong. I'm black. I'm around niggas all the time. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to be around niggas all the time. Niggas be doing some crazy shit. And I'll say this. I used to be one of the niggas that was doing the crazy shit. But I eventually wisened up and smartened up and changed my life, bro. But it's still niggas that will not change. They will not change. They still do the same goofy stuff. They don't care. I can't do it. See, niggas gonna stand by that code, bro. Fuck that. I'm gonna be with the black folks. I don't want to be around black folks like that, bro. Niggas be disingenuous. What be funny to me about it too is they'll say, "Oh, I'd rather be around black folks and white folks be racist and this and that," and they go right out somewhere and go to some business or go to some restaurant, and the white people just as nice to them as ever. They get around the black people and they talk bad to them, and they just forget about that. They just keep overlooking everything the black people doing wrong. Keep giving them passes. I love black people, bro. But it be some niggas that got flaws. And some black people would not fucking admit that shit for the life of them, bro. This is why we don't get nothing accomplished. This is why we don't get nothing fixed. Because niggas, they won't be honest, bro. They can't be honest. It burns them up too much just to say we got some issues. If we say we got issues and fix them, a lot of this shit will be fixed. A lot of our problems will go away, but niggas won't do it. They know niggas be doing this shit that people be talking about. They won't do it. You say taking photos of us like we were in a petting zoo. What is this? You got a post? You got a video or something? He say, forget that. I promise you, I'd rather be around 100 black people than whites. You gonna get killed. He said, where are you? Every black American restaurant I go to, I get great service. I'm in Texas, bro. Matter of fact, one of my classmates got a black restaurant that his family been having for years. It's one of the best ones in my city. I love going over there. But it's a lot of them. I'm not going to even say her name because she crazy. She tried to do the whole, like when Turkey Leg Hut was out, she did like the turkey leg, they have, macaroni and cheese. They got the little beans and shit. But she was a rude individual. Her shop was never open. Showed up late. Supposed to open up at church. Showed up late. But see, now if I say something about it, man, you hating on a sister, man. I don't want to be around a bunch of niggas like that, bro. I love black people, but it depends on the setting. Like, if we had a rally or something that's benefiting black people, those type of black people, yeah. But to just be around a bunch of random black folks, no. But like I say, I'm a coon. I'm a coon. Is Ben and Rev Al Sharpton the coon? No. Did they show up when these 3 officers got acquitted? Is anybody gonna call them out? Nope. What's the guy's name? Tyler Chase. What I say? Is any black person gonna talk about that? Nope. Tyler Chase Butler. Anybody gonna talk about Tyler Chase Butler? Nope. He killed a white kid because they was ding dong ditching on his door. Is any black person gonna shoot up a space, raise hell, or talk about this man because he just got charged with 2nd-degree murder? Anybody gonna talk about that? Nope. Only if it's some white people that do something to some black people, they're going, we need to talk about it. We're going to run spaces 24/7 talking about it. Black man in Memphis, a black city, with a black woman police chief, kill a black man. They're going to talk about that? Nope. Say, if you don't like the service at a restaurant, don't go there. I don't. That's what I'm telling you. Some of these black restaurants got bad service. It's more white restaurants that treat me like a regular person when I come in than some of these black restaurants. You probably get a lot of shit vibes, bro, because y'all already going there with a certain mindset. Y'all already claiming these people as racist and y'all don't even know them, bro. Be honest. Be honest, bro. Be honest. Man, they ain't came over here and got my order yet. They racist. Man, I ain't never coming up in here. Then go to a black restaurant and nigga take the same amount of time, you don't say nothing. That nigga gave me 2 napkins. I'm supposed to get 3 napkins. Man, they racist. You see that nigga that filled my cup up? He left that much from the top. They racist. I ordered chicken strips. That nigga gave me 3 little bitty chicken strips. They racist. Say he got charged. How much do we have to do to get a white man charged? Yeah, the dude got charged. Talking about how much do we have to do to get a white man charged? See? It always goes back to that. I told you. I told you. Ain't gonna talk about no GoFundMe to get this man a lawyer, bro. I'm talking about the shit. I done brought the shit up, but niggas gonna call me a coon. These niggas ain't concerned about it because they more concerned about, well, a white man, he do the same thing and don't get charged. It's a tit for tat type shit. That's what it always goes back to. It's a tit for tat. Let's get this man a GoFundMe and a Reverend Al Sharpton and a Ben Crump on the case. Can we do that instead of trying to do the tit for tat? I wish y'all could see this. He said, that's stupid. Why would I go to a restaurant and talk shit? I'm there to enjoy the atmosphere. You think I want a white boy wiping like see? You think I want a white boy wiping lice in my food? See? They can't help it, bro. It's a never-ending saga. This is why a lot of our people don't prosper. They stuck in this certain mindset, bro. I'm all for black power, for black businesses, supporting black people. But my mindset is not of an inferior individual. That's what these people seem like to me, some of them. They're always worried about the white people. I'm not worried about them like that. I'm worried about black people. That's why I always bring up stuff pertaining to black people. And I always want to know why we didn't do this or why we did it. Why we involved in this and why we not involved in that. This is what it always goes back to. I didn't even say he went to the restaurant and talked shit. I just said he went with the mindset that these people are racist, bro. That's all I said. It's about your mindset. When you walked in the door, you already assumed something about these people that you didn't even know. And it's not about trying to be inferior to these people or dumb yourself down to these people. It's just that you didn't already psyched yourself out. You didn't already made yourself think something that quite possibly is not even true. I just went to a gun range today, number white folks in there. And they was like, yeah, man, what kind of gun you got? Oh, man, get you some bullets, get you this, do this. Man, you want to aim like this. EJ, is y'all gonna set up a GoFundMe for I keep forgetting, Tyler Chase Butler? Or is we gonna do the whole back and forth? Is y'all gonna raise hell about these 3 cops that got off for beating a black man, killing him? We gonna talk about that? What question do you want me to answer? What are you talking about? Answer my question. Are you going to support Tyler Chase Butler getting a lawyer, setting up a GoFundMe, a give, send, go, after some boys was ding dong ditching at 3:00 in the morning at his house and he killed one of them? And then they just charged him with 2nd-degree murder. Is y'all gonna talk about that? Is y'all gonna set up something about that? Or is you gonna sit on here and try to find out, why I'm talking the way I'm talking? Because this is nigga shit. This is the nigga shit I be talking about. Now, these niggas will raise hell specific. I guarantee you, these niggas on Twitter will find a fucking reason to find out why I'm talking, want to call me in a space and all this shit. Call me in a fucking space. I don't give a fuck, bro. Because y'all niggas, a lot of y'all ain't be talking about nothing. I go talk to niggas who be talking about getting money. And the same niggas who be talking about getting money is actually talking about doing something for black people when they get the money. Niggas don't want to talk about that. See, these the same niggas when we in spaces talking about how to get money, where to invest your money, what type of things you should do with your money. These niggas leave. These are the same niggas, bro. If we was to shoot up a space right now, this is what you need to do. Get you a Roth IRA, invest in these stocks, try these crypto. You might have to invest for this amount of time. And then this type of stock yields this amount of returns. Niggas don't even want to talk about it. They leave the fucking space. If I sit on here and white people this, white people that, white people this, white people that, white people this, they tune in all day. They never cut the damn phone off. They just sit in the space, bro. Or if we get in the space and niggas talking about running somebody down or they put their name in the title, these niggas sit in the space all day. The man that I'm in an investment group right now on Twitter, we talk crypto in a private chat room. Sometimes we shoot up spaces. You know who come to them spaces? Not these niggas. You want to talk about downtrodden, being a victim, feeling sorry for yourself? They'll do that all day. Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about powernomics. Do these niggas even know the steps? I'm just telling y'all. Nigga will find a reason to attack me on this shit about what I say. But have no level of improvement on anything else, bro. Dodge what? Yes, he got charged, bro. I said yes. Is it this easy to get a white person charged? It has been. Not all the time, but it has been. See, he worried about the fucking white dude. It's not just, when it's not easy to get white people charged with this same shit. All right, what we gonna do about the black dude? What we gonna do about the black dude that just got charged? Is you gonna answer that question? No, he's not gonna answer that fucking question. He don't want to talk about that. He doesn't want to talk about white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. White supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. I can't do nothing. White supremacy. Let me go clock in on my white job. White supremacy, white supremacy. Let me go talk to my white boss. That shit is a joke, bro. I get pissed off. I really do. Because niggas, they really be clowns, bro. Nigga ain't answering none of my questions. He asked me about books and all of this shit. He not answering none of my questions. I want y'all to notice that. They're not going to answer my questions. See? Look, he said, the fuck am I supposed to do? He got charged, Goofy. Now he mad. Well, y'all can start by starting up a GoFundMe, a Give, Send, Go, Goofy. Y'all to get on her. Yeah, man, we need to donate to this because they shot this nigga. They went after him. But when a real nigga's in a bind and he needs you, you say you can't do nothing. That's basically what you're telling me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And I'm the coon, bro. I'm the one that's talking about how can we help this dude, and he's talking about what am I supposed to do? And I'm the coon. I'm the coon. Then he called me goofy. This type of shit these fuck niggas do. This is what I be telling y'all. This is what I be telling y'all. This is what I be telling y'all. These niggas, they do this shit and they get online, they talk crazy to niggas, bro. And they don't even know me. But if I catch one of these niggas, bro, and they think they tough, you know, they get online and do all this crazy shit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I just pull up to a rally and just go off on the nigga. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I already know who you is. So don't come up on her calling me out my name, bro. You got the wrong page, my nigga. You at the wrong spot with that kind of shit. See what I'm saying? Nigga want to fight. This the nigga shit. Nigga gonna call me out my name, now I get mad. Now he really want to do something. I just told y'all. Is he gonna do anything about getting Tyler Chase Butler a GoFundMe? He just got charged with 2nd-degree murder. We can get him a legal fund. We got Carmelo one. Why can't we do the same for him? Why won't they talk about that? Why won't they talk about these 3 cops that just got acquitted for beating and killing a black man? Well, they won't talk about that, bro. And if it was some white dudes that got acquitted for killing a black, they wouldn't stop talking about it. I would be talking about it too, but these niggas wouldn't stop talking about it. To me, it seems to be more egregious that some black men would kill a black brother than the white people do it. That's even more egregious. If you're so outraged about the white people doing it, why are you not even more outraged about the black people doing it to a black man? This is why I say you got to get away from these niggas, bro. That's just what it is. You just got to get away from some of these niggas, man. Period. If you want to better your life, change your mindset, get away from these niggas, bro. Just get away from them. Nigga, I know some of them are tethers, but it's still some melanated brothers that beat the hell out of a black man. If y'all hate tethers so much, why you ain't outraged on that then? It's some tethers that did it. Okay, let's go with that narrative. It was a bunch of tethers that did it. Why ain't you pissed off? Because y'all always talking about tethers all day. Y'all niggas is clowns, bro. Clowns. It's clown central. Niggas be super clowned up. Niggas is super clowned up. This nigga, what you talking about? I don't know what the fuck I'm speaking on. This nigga just keeps saying goofy. Shut your mush mouth ass up, nigga. You can't even speak proper English, nigga. You don't even know how to talk straight. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga gonna try to come on here and talk to me any kind of way, calling me goofy. Nigga, you is goofy. Nigga, you the nigga that come on Spaces and got a fucked up mic. Nigga, you the nigga that come on Spaces and talk like you got shit all in your mouth, nigga. You can't even talk right. Niggas don't even know what the fuck you be talking about. You can't even speak proper English, nigga. You can't even string together sentences to make a... You can't even string together words to make a proper sentence, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas really think y'all be doing something on this motherfucker. Get behind a fucking keyboard and talk shit. Y'all don't be talking about nothing. Y'all ain't talking about real issues. Y'all ain't talking about getting no money. Y'all ain't talking about none of that shit, bro. Y'all ain't talking about none of that shit. Nigga, we be talking about getting money. That's why a lot of y'all niggas is broke. That's why a lot of you niggas is broke. What the white man do? What the white man do? What the government? I'm done talking to you, bro. You a clown, bro. That's just what it is, man. You a clown, nigga. I ain't responded to no more of your goofy shit. I don't even know why I was arguing with you. Nigga told me, you ain't answer my question, goofy. And then nigga didn't answer none of my questions. Just skirted all my shit. This nigga here is a clown, bro. Niggas be clowned the fuck up on this motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. I'm done with you. You don't get to speak no more over here. You can find somewhere else to be. It ain't here, nigga. It ain't here. It is not over here. You're in the wrong spot. You're on the wrong page with the wrong ideas. Tony B, what's up? What's good? Getting in on the ground floor. What's up? Nah, shit. Just over here, man. You may have to rewind it to catch up. I was just talking about here go the topic right here. The birth of a channel, straight up. I was asking where Ben at, where Rev at. Niggas ain't around. You got the 3 cops that got off. Then you got Tyler Chase Butler, who it was 3 white kids that was ding dong ditching on his door 3:00 in the morning, and he killed one of them. So they charged him with 2nd-degree murder. This 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, where they at? Where is Ben at? Where the Rev at? Ain't no ambulance to chase here. So it ain't nothing, you know what I mean? They ain't finna get no payday, so they ain't tripping. You say he lost 500 pounds and disappeared. Yeah, he disappeared. Then I played the clip. He was he told everybody to go to Costco and spend their money. He went in there and walked around. Everybody following him walking around. Then he walk out. All the people follow him walking out. He get mad. And they tell everybody, y'all need to go in there and spend. The narrative gonna be, we didn't spend no money in Costco. Nigga, you didn't spend no money in Costco. You just walked around. So I'm like, bro, these niggas is a trip. These niggas is a trip, bro. I'm telling you, man. You can't make this shit up. I swear to God, you can't. Then somebody come in here getting mad, Typical nigga shit from a nigga. You say, like I told you, like I be saying, you say one thing these niggas don't like, and they get in a fucking tizzy. All you gotta do is say some words to them. They get pissed off. See, the thing is, though, they don't want to be held accountable. A lot of black people don't want to be held accountable, bro. They think by holding other black people accountable is you got to agree with them. If you don't agree with them, then it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with these niggas, then it's an issue. As long as you fall in line, whatever they saying, whatever they train of thought is, you good. You can't think for yourself. Don't you ever get out of line, my nigga, and start thinking for yourself. That's gonna be a big no-no. We hating on this and we talking about this. You gotta talk about this too. No, nigga, I'm a grown fucking man. I got my own brain. I'm gonna use it. I don't need to follow along with a bunch of goofy niggas. That's what I don't need to do. You say back in the day, him and Jesse Jackson were always on TV. He lost all that weight, then got hollow. You going in on him, huh? Man, Al Sharpton is a joke, bro. Al Sharpton is a freaking joke. That's what I'm saying. Like I say, man, I'm in agreement with a lot of this shit. Like the Tariq Nasheeds and all of that shit, bro. I be agreeing with that nigga, but not on everything. Like, my nigga, I don't agree with everything. But niggas will get mad at you just for saying it. You hate Tariq, nigga. You don't like Tariq. Nigga, shut the fuck up. These niggas ain't even been to the museum. Nigga, shut your ass up. Like, this is what niggas do. Niggas ain't donated to nothing or nothing, bro. They be clowns, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Some new movie coming out. The John Wick franchise called The Ballerina. It looked like John Wick, except it's got a girl. Oh, shit. They done started some new shit up. Lord have mercy. But yeah, I didn't. That's all that's all I was really talking about. You kind of caught me at the end there, Tony. Like I say, I've been on here 2 hours. You might want to just rewatch it from the beginning. You can check it out over there on YouTube. Where you at? Yeah, you on YouTube. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up over there. And yeah, just go back and rewatch it, bro. You'll see what I was talking about. I was talking about those two cases and spoke my mind about that and had a couple of comments. Not too much. Not nothing major. I didn't even know it's been 2 hours, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who came through, checked out the channel, watched the video. If you on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you hadn't subscribed. And everybody else, make sure you hit that like button, repost, whatever. And as always, I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.